add it up? Did we add it up? Am I live? Am I live? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, okay. I guess we rocking. I guess we rocking. Alright, we good. We good then. Alright. Alright, rock it, man. I just got the DraftKings pulled up. I don't know if y'all want to look at my face all day or what, but we in here, man. A little tardiness, 5 minutes late. Sorry. I had a quick little problem with my streaming software. I thought it was all good to go, but had to disconnect and reconnect. We in here. We got one person in the chat. What's happening? We're gonna try to let some people get on in, man. I probably should have made a little reminder or post or whatever. But let's do it, man. Yeah. Can I close out of this? Is that gonna keep me streaming? It should. We should be good, right? Yeah. We good. What's up, gang? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all alright? What's good? Like I said, I just got the DraftKings pulled up, man. We can do whatever, man. This really just a question and answer session. We can do whatever y'all want to do, man. Just thanking y'all for the 1K subscribers. If y'all four in here want to start putting questions in, I'm going to take them as they come, man. Y'all just type them in the chat. I'm going to take them as they come. Y'all here early, so y'all get to ask a lot more questions. Fire away, man. Fire away. Nothing really changed since the starting five, man. I haven't even re-looked at the slate yet. I normally try to wait till like that 1:30 injury report and see who we get out, who we get in, see if we can see if the slate becomes a little more clearer after that 1:30 shoot around injury report. So I normally jump back in usually like 1:30, 2 o'clock. So ain't nothing really changed from the video right now. But we could do a lineup if y'all want to do that. Y'all let me know, man. Ask any questions. Ask away. And then I was gonna have some music playing, but I don't know how YouTube feel about that. You know, I don't know the clearance you gotta go through for live and all that on YouTube. So it's just me, man. The sound of my voice. Me and the sound of my voice. Any questions? Fire away. Still just looking at the power forward on this slate, man. I was telling y'all, I guess we can talk about that. I was telling you in the starting five video, power forward was gonna be tough. It's just the pricing. Like I don't know, like who are you comfortable with at the power forward spot today? Like Jason Tatum, 11-2. I mean Brown back, slower pace matchup going against the Celtics, and it's hard. He gotta crush that 11-2, man. You might well. It is such a big gap between him and Luka. It just power forward is tough today, gang. I'm telling you. Kawhi Leonard, I don't know if I want to pay $10K for him, especially with that blowout pending right there with Spurs. I told you I'd rather go to PG, so I don't want to get to him. Randall at 9-9, he ain't gonna go too crazy. I mean, 50, if he gets you 50, I mean, that's all right at 9-9, but I don't know if that wins it for you today, especially going against Boston. Robert Williams and Horford playing a little tougher interior defense. So power forward is just really tough, man. Really tough. Somebody drop something in the chat, man. Let me make sure everything working right. We still good. We still good out there, gang? Oh, I don't even know who all in here, but you know. Yeah. But yeah, man, so, you know, power forward is tough. I was just responding to somebody who was asking about DeRozan. DeRozan hit me. He 9-1, great matchup against Charlotte, but if he get me 48, 45, 48, I'm not thrilled. I need like 55 plus from him at 9-1, and it's just so risky with the Bulls because you got Levine and Vuce that still got to eat over there. So, I mean, power forward is tough. Christian Wood more than likely out. I like Mobley a little better once we get that Mitchell news. I guess Mobley's all right, but I don't want to pay 7-2 for him. He gonna do nothing but get you 40 at best. You know what I mean? Like, power forward is tough today, gang. Tough today. But yeah, this is the live Q&A. I'm just talking about the slate right now a little bit. Just waiting on any questions to pop in there, man. You got any question, anything you want to ask, just drop it in the chat right now, and I'll respond to you. So this is the live question and answer. I'm just talking about the slate a little bit until we start getting some questions rolling in. But feel free to ask away whenever you're ready, man. Whatever you want to know. If you want to talk about the slate, you want to ask me about me, whatever. It's for y'all, man. This is y'all live Q&A. Said I do like 20, 30 minutes, man. Whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever you want to ask me. So we just talking about the slate right now. Ask questions about the slate, go ahead. But back to it, yeah. So, I mean, Evan Mobley, 72, like, I'm a little uncomfortable with that price tag. Bogdanovich, I'm really uncomfortable with this 6'9" price tag. I don't love it, but I'm okay with it because I know he can score and fill it up, and it's a nice matchup against the Nets. Ben Simmons, who knows? Just do what you want to with Ben Simmons. Who knows? That's uncertain. This is what I mean, man. You see, power forward is tough today. P.J. Washington, who knows? Al Horford, sometimes he play. Sometimes he feel like playing. It depends on how the old man's feeling. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but if he feel like playing today, he can come out there and give you a number you need, or he can go out there and give you 18 fantasy points. I don't want to mess with that. We don't know if we got Stewart or not. I may have a little interest in him if he's back and he's getting full run. Cam Johnson, a solid play. Very solid play. I'm okay with Cam Johnson. Jalen McDaniels, no, he's splitting minutes with Gordon Hayward. Hayward being, unless Hayward is out, then I might look there. Jabari Smith Jr., nah. Like, power forward is tough, man. Power forward is tough. So, man, we just have to see. We'll have to see. All right. SoCon. Yeah, you like SoCon? He can do it. He's so up and down though, man. He's so up and down. And then it's pop. Like with the Spurs, yeah, look at his minutes, man. 27, 28, 32, 26, 32. Like he's solid. He's solid for 4,800. It just, is he gonna give you a score you need? But it's a nice value play if you want to come down. But I mean, all these guys the same player. SoCon, KJ Martin, Jabari Smith, Patrick Williams, you can get either one of them. All these are liable to give you the same number. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he's solid, but what about Sarek or Cam Johnson? Yeah, NICOLAS, yeah, Cam Johnson solid. I like Cam Johnson. I prefer Cam over Sarek. I have to see Sarek in the starting lineup and like 8 and out for me to mess with Sarek. But I go Cam Johnson for sure. For sure. Right now, like I said, if I had to give you my top 3 plays at power forward right now, it would probably be Bogdanovich, Cam Johnson, and that may be it, man. It might just be 2. Like, I don't even know if I really want to mess with it. Like I said, after Cam Johnson, McDaniels, all 4 of these guys is the same. McDaniels, Smith, Martin, 5. SoCon, Patrick, they all the same player. They all can go out here and get you 28, or they can get you 18. One of them may get off and get you 30, 35, but you just see, you know what I mean? So that's when you play the power. If I'm paying down at power forward on a night like tonight, I'm going to just play the ownership game. Because this is where anybody paying down going to be in this range right here. Because I don't think nothing else, unless we get some news, you know what I'm saying? I doubt anybody messing with T.J. Warren. They might, Jericho Sims, if GPP, 20 max, I'll put him in there. Because it's between him and Hartenstein. It's a coin flip. Whoever playing the best get the bulk of the minutes. So, between Sims and Hartenstein. But, you know. So, and if they paying down tonight, yeah. If anybody paying down tonight at the power forward, I think this is the range they do it right here. Horford down to about Patrick Williams, Marcus Morris maybe if he's in. Like, I think this is the range right here. So if that's the case, if I'm paying down, if I'm not paying up, you can go Contrarian and pay up. You can go up to Tatum if you want to, or go to Leonard or Randall if you want to, or DeRozan even. If everybody gonna pay down, but if everybody paying down and you want to pay down, this way you play the ownership game at. Look at this range right here, and see who's getting the most ownership. Cause really, all these Cam Johnson better. Out of all these plays, Cam Johnson is be my favorite out of all these plays. But look at this range right here, and whoever's getting the most ownership, just go to the other guy. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily go to McDaniels because, like I said, McDaniels only involved if Hayward's out. He really splitting his minutes with Gordon Hayward right now, so I wouldn't really get to him too much. But if Stewart plays and he a full go, let's call it Horford, Stewart, Cam Johnson, Jabari Smith Jr., KJ Martin, SoCon, Patrick Williams. But KJ Martin out really anyway because they no, he's still in there because Porter Jr. out. So yeah, just play the ownership game. If you're paying down at power forward tonight, just play the ownership game. The guy that's getting the most ownership, just go to somebody else. Like if everybody going to SoCon, man, play Patrick Williams, play KJ Martin. They liable to get you the same scope, and then one of these guys can beat SoCon, and vice versa. You just gotta, pick your spot. So, but let's see, Kevin Love with Mitchell out could get 25 minutes. Yeah. Nah. He could definitely. I forgot about Kevin Love. That's a good point, Nicholas Bennett. I forgot about Kevin Love. If Mitchell is out, he could sneak back into the rotation. Yeah, buddy, that's definitely a sneaky play there. That's definitely a sneaky play. At 3,400, how many minutes has he been getting? Yeah, he's been getting 12, 18. Donovan was out right here. He got 21. Yeah. Okay. And 18. Yeah, he could creep up to about 20 minutes. Maybe a little more if he playing well. Yeah, that's a good point, Nicholas. But I ain't thinking about that. Yeah, like I said, Mobley. If I just get to Mobley, if I build out my lineup and I like it, and I got 7,200 left for a power forward, I could get to him. But he not gonna crush this price tag for real, man. He's 7,200. He got a 51 and a 45 recently, and then it's just all 30s, bro. It's just all 30s, like. And if he gets you 45, that's solid, but I don't know if that get it done. Think about it. If he gets you 45 and you pay down to somebody like SoCon and SoCon from the Spurs tonight, he gets you 33. You won. SoCon is 4,700. If I got SoCon and he give me 30 points, 32 points, and you got Mobley and Mobley give you 45, I won that battle. I promise you I won that battle. But yeah, so that's just power forward, just the money. I'm hoping we get some injury news, but I don't know what can really shake it because we got pretty much all the injury news at 4, unless Christian Wood playing out of nowhere, but I doubt he playing. Stewart is like the only thing you waiting on, and Marcus Morris Sr., that don't affect too much though. So it's no real news that I don't know. It may help somebody out, like if a big star is ruled out. But right now, man, power forward is a little tough. All right, what we talking about, Mo? I know Love can fill it up if he gets hot. Yeah, definitely. Can you use Sengun? Yeah, I mean, he young, man. I told you, back to backs, I really weigh in for like older guys, older players. You know what I mean? That's been around a while. The young kids, them Houston Rockets, man, all them kids under 25, man. Think about when you was that age, man. I don't know how old y'all is out there. But 23, 24, man, you could play basketball all day, every day for like 3 days straight. So I don't really worry about it with the young guys. The back-to-backs really for like the older vets. So I try to take into more consideration. He's perfectly fine against Cleveland. He's perfectly fine. He definitely give you a solid number. I don't know if he goes crazy. Like, so let's look at Sengun. This is always a hot topic of debate or whatever. The defense, you know what I mean? When I say defense, like when he played Gobert a couple nights ago, and I told y'all get Sengun out because Gobert was playing. It wasn't so much that I was worried about his defense. I worried about what Gobert affects. Like, look at Sengun when he gets his big games, 16, 15 boards. Like, he getting huge board nights. So he playing Gobert. It ain't so much about the defense that Gobert going to put on because he still can score. Obviously, he still dropped 21 points. But is he going to go crazy on the glass? No, Gobert's a rebound hog. He finna eat 15, 16 boards. So Sengun ain't going crazy like that. So that's why I look at stuff like that. You got to look at how a guy gets his points when you look at defense. So does he go crazy tonight? Is he going to go crazy on the glass with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley down there? I don't know. You know what I mean? He can definitely still get 9, 10 boards, but is he going to get you 16? You know, Allen and Mobley, though, they strong defensively down there and they strong on the glass. So that's what I look at when I'm looking at defensive, like what the other guy affects. You know what I mean? So like think about it. Like if you got a point guard who get a lot of assists, but his best shooter is out. what's the chance he hit his ceilings? Because that's some of his assists going down the drain right there. You know what I mean? So potentially, because whoever they put in for him can have a hot night. But it's just potentially. That's just how you gotta look at it. All right. What else we got? What up? We got something new. We going live now. Yeah, man. Now, CMO 614. This is just this supposed to be a live question and answer session, man. Just thanking y'all for giving me the 1K subscribers, man. Nothing new. We just doing it. It may be something I add one day, but just right now it's supposed to be a question and answer. I'm just waiting on people to ask questions and just talking about the slate in general. Just expanding on the slate from the video a little bit. That's all. What else? Got up. Tools. Right now I'm using Line Star and I use Draft Dashboards. I use a couple of sites, man. I dibble and dabble, but yeah, I don't know no free sites for it. I can't tell you nobody. Not give you ownership. It's free sites you can do for projections. Yeah, guys. It's plenty of free tools on the internet. I try not to show them. If you watch me for a while, you know, when I first started, I used to go right to the sites and start showing you what you could use for free and stuff like that. But they started blocking. I ain't gonna say the site's name, but they cut them off and made them not free. So I really don't go to the sites and show y'all, but my free sites. But just Google. Like anybody out there, listen. If you trying to do this and you trying to get projections, just Google NBA DFS projections today. I think Fantasy Pros or something, they have like free projections on the internet. You can find free projections, guys. You know what I mean? I don't know how good they are, but you don't need them to be perfect. You just they're really a guideline. I don't like it's a guideline, right? So all right, let me say that I'm gonna help you with projections, right? Because I'm gonna give you a little hack. This is like if you started when I first started, I ain't no laptop, no nothing. I'm just trapping off the cell phone, just building lineups. I ain't had no money to pay for no projections or even know nothing about that. This is how you make makeshift projections. Now, these ain't the most accurate. I know somebody out there who really do their own projections gonna be like, oh, no, you can't do this. I'm about to tell you what'll help you out. If you can't find nowhere and you want to just make some, something, rough projections to help you out, give you a guideline, all you got to do is look right here. See, look at this fantasy point per average. This is what I used to do. I would look at this right here, and then you just look at the total on the game. So, Vooch, right, he's averaging 40 fantasy points a game. He playing the Charlotte Hornets. That's a pace-up game. I look at the Vegas total, like, oh, that's one of the highest scoring games. So, I used to use like a little 3-point scale. So, in this matchup, I project Vooch for 43 fantasy points. Just 3 points over his average. This is just how you do rough projections if you ain't got no other way to get them and just like that. So I say it's an up-paced matchup, a higher total game. This is rough, man. This is just to give you something. I use a little 3-point scale. If it was a slower pace matchup, like a pace down matchup, I might be like, I take him down to 38, 39, just to how I felt. Like, you know what I mean? Just depending on the matchup. But that's rough projection. But that only works for like the stars and stuff like this. The big names that is locked in. This ain't gonna be able to help you with bench guys who not in the starting lineup. Like if let's see, Derrick Jones Jr. gets ruled a starter. You ain't gonna be able to do that with this. Like you ain't gonna be able to say, oh, he's starting, add 3 points. His fantasy projection 15. You ain't gonna be able to do that. It's a totally different thing. This only helps you with like the stars to give you a little baseline. I just rough projections, man. I know somebody out there that make their own projections gonna get on my head like, no, that's all, whatever. All right, but yeah. But it's free projections. I don't know. I haven't yet to come across free ownership projections from any site. If y'all know something, let me know. Drop them in the chat right now. What else? He will get Allen in foul trouble. 2 best games to target tonight. That's rough to say right now, but just from the Vegas total wise, it's probably gonna be. It's because they scheduled to be blowouts too, man. For me, I probably would get some of this Detroit-Brooklyn game right here. And this Chicago-Charlotte game probably be me. Like, just as far as the whole game environments. Now, if you want to talk about teams to target, I like Cleveland, the up-pace matchup, especially with with me thinking Donovan Mitchell gonna be out. Maybe we'll get this news while we live on air. Yeah. But just games, complete games, Bulls, Hornets, and Pistons, Nets for me. Where I be heavy at. And if you're just talking singular teams, I like Cleveland with the up-pace matchup against Houston. And then I just like players from other teams. But just as far as them would be the 5 teams. If I had to nail it down to the 5 teams I'd probably be heaviest on is these 5 right here. These 2 and that right there. So, let's see. Do you use popcorn machine? No, I don't use popcorn machine. I will from time to time. But I use Line Star or Draft Dashboard and get fantasy projections. And then after that, I kind of like do what they call aggregate projections. Like I look at Line Star, look at Draft Board. They usually 2 or 3 points off, kind of do an average. But I use the Vegas total. It's a combination, man. It's a whole gumbo. Man. I threw everything in a pot and spit it out to y'all, man. The Slate Whisperer. I use, Vegas total, projections, ownership. I cook up everything a little bit together, man. But yeah, I will look at popcorn machine when I see like a guy minutes was off and he wasn't in foul trouble or anything like that. I'd be like, well, what happened, this and that, when I need to be precise on a guy's minutes. But like I said, you pretty much gonna know everybody's minutes at this point in the season. Like I said, unless it's an injury situation or somebody's limited. But if all things normal, everybody's a full go, most guys is gonna get they average minutes. If they average 33, they're going to be right around it. They may be 32, maybe 34, maybe a little less, depending on the game. So, let's see. Besides Duran, 2 favorite Detroit players. Let's get to it then. Let's pull it up for y'all. Let's go on to it. Besides Duran, I don't mind Bogdanovich. He's their main scorer. It's Killian. Let me see what they're saying about Killian Hayes. Oh, 31 minutes. He got 31 minutes last game. Yeah. You can put Killian Hayes in there. He gonna get back. He's just I don't know what it is. He started slow early in the year, then he got hot right before he got hurt. So I don't know if it takes him a while to get going and get in his groove. I don't know what it is, but 2 favorite outside of Durant. If Stewart plays, it'll be Stewart and probably Killian Hayes. If Stewart doesn't play, you can give me Hayes and probably Ivy. So there, if that answers your question, Mr. Bennett, Claxton from Brooklyn or Ben Simmons? Jesus Christ. If Claxton price was a little lower, it'll be Claxton. I'm just getting uncomfortable with that 7-6. It'll probably be Claxton, man. I'd probably go Claxton over Ben Simmons just because Claxton gonna get the minutes. Claxton gonna push 40 minutes if he stay out of foul trouble. Ben Simmons ain't playing but 25, 26. They don't like to close the game with him because he can't shoot because he's no offensive threat. So he got 29 the last 2 games. If he can get back to this 37 right here, then maybe Ben Simmons. But I don't know what his minutes gonna be. Then you got to worry about him getting in foul trouble. So, single entry 3 max, I would take Claxton. If I'm in a larger field GPP, I might roll the dice on Ben Simmons, Nick. All right. What else we got? Kendrick Nunn was a good play last night with Morris out last night. He was 0.3% on last night. Yeah, I talked about it early in my video this morning. I forgot about it. I went Daylon Wright because I forgot all about the Nunn signing. I didn't know how many minutes he was gonna play. So I went Daylon Wright and Nunn ended up being a great play, man. But I had forgot all about it. I was telling on the video earlier, that was my slip up. Went on top of my game on that one. What else? 47 against me. He didn't back down. Yeah. Oh, he tough. See, all right. What you got to do with fantasy, guys, right? It ain't so much about the play, too. It's about their salary. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's say he do the same thing tonight against Detroit. Same thing tonight, right? He gets you 40. So let's say he gets you 50. is that what you need to win? Is there a lot of value at center tonight? That somebody, it's okay. So this is how it works, man. That's why you gotta. It's more so about the. Like I look for guys who can give you the best return value on their salary. That's the type of guys I like. So if Claxton give you 50 tonight, that's good. That could be what you need to win. It could be. But what if Jared Allen give you 45 for cheaper? You know, what if Zubac had one of his nights where he give you 50? You know what I'm saying? So it's just how likely is he to outperform this salary? You know what I mean? If I knew he had 55 in him, I'd be more comfortable in it. But I think 50 may be his ceiling. Could be a little higher. Who knows? But I just haven't seen it, and I don't know how good he can pay this off. Like, he's a solid play, though. But I don't know if he's going to be what you need at center for DFS tonight. So that's all it is, man. You got to, you know what I'm saying? So it's a combination. You got to, knowing basketball is a great skill to have. It definitely helps you. But you got to learn, you got to know how that relates to DFS, too. You know, just because a guy's a great player in real life doesn't mean he is in DFS. So that's all. You just got to watch. And it's all based on salary and what the slate looks like. And it's no set way to look at DFS. Every day is different. What worked yesterday probably won't work today because you might, like yesterday, you might have had 2 big name centers out. You got a bunch of center value. Today, you ain't got that. It might be some big name guards out. It might be guard value. It might be no value. So you gotta approach every slate as its own particular thing. So there's no really one way to set. There's no real set way to look at DFS, I say. Now you can have some principles you like to go by, like whether you contrarian and things like that. But as far as I always play 2 centers and do that don't work with NBA DFS, you know what I mean? Like, you know, some guys play NFL DFS, they be like, I never play 2 tight ends, or I love playing 2 tight ends. That's not a thing with DFS. It's what the slate's giving you that night, because it's going to be something different every night. All right? Let's see. I appreciate it, Josh. Appreciate it, man, Josh Baker. What's your favorite drink to make? Man, anybody tell you a beer. If you've been doing it long enough, man, a beer is the favorite drink to make. You get tired of making them all, man. But I make whatever, man. Whatever the customer's drinking, man. I don't really have a favorite to make, you know. What else? Favorite thing you do in your spare time besides sports? You know, I like live music, man. I like to go out and listen to live music. I like movies. I like going to movies. That's how I relax, man. Movies is very relaxing to me. I can sit in the movies all day. You give me 2 or 3 good movies, I can sit in there all day. And I like going to the theater, like the movie theater. I like the whole experience, getting the popcorn, all that. That's very relaxing to me. So, just a couple things I like to do outside of this, you know. Oh, you a bartender as well, Nick? All right, that's a bet, man. Where you from, young Nick? Where you from? Best pay up. Okay, JT shot. Best pay up today. Let's look at it. Let's dive into it. That's a good question. Everybody wants to know the pay ups. All right, let's get to it. Start with the numero uno. The best pay up option. For me, it's Kyrie Irving. Right now, Kyrie Irving is my favorite pay-up option. I think he's going to be the best pay-up. Just point per dollar wise. Not saying he's a better player than Luka. Like, Luka probably put up a higher score. But this goes into what I was just saying, right? Luka probably put up a higher score than Kyrie. But how much higher? He's like $2,400 more than Kyrie. So this how you gotta look at it. Okay, Luka go out here and drop. First of all, he 12-7. So if he drop anything under 65, you hurting out here in these streets. I'm telling you right now, he is 12-7. And it ain't like this a small slate. It's a 6-game one. So it's gonna be plenty of other plays that get it done. So if he drop you anything under 65, you done for. Unless it's just a weird night. But if he give you a little more than you really want, about 72, 73 fantasy points from him. So what's the chances he get there? Like, this is what you got to look at, man. What's the chance of him getting to 73? We know how much of a dog he is, but how many 70-point performances or more does he have, right? 1, he killing it now. He killing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of games I'm going through though. He got 7, 8 right there, 9, 10. He has a bunch of them. He can get it done. But if he drops you 70 tonight, and Kyrie go get you 60, who won? Who you think won? I'm asking y'all right now. I'm gonna do y'all some questions right now. Who won that battle? If you got Luka dropped 70 fantasy points tonight, and Kyrie dropped 60. Who you think won at the point guard spot? Kawhi might not get enough minutes. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm worried about. That's why I went Paul George, because he's way cheaper than Kawhi, and he has a better chance again. Like if Kawhi gets you 45, you're a little sick with him at 10K. But if PG gets you 45 at 8,400, 85, what he is over here, I think he's 84, 85. You ain't ecstatic, but it don't kill you as much. So that's the key to DFS, man. How much does the guy outperform his salary? Because at the end of the day, basically DFS is a game of who can get the maximum amount of points for the allotted salary given. They give you $50,000. How can you turn $50,000 into the most fantasy points that night? So typically you want the guys who will overperform on their salary. You want the guys who 10x and 9x in their salary. That's how you take it down. So at the end of the day, it's basically how you use your salary. That's why salary is the most important thing is the salary. Salary ownership is really the key to this thing. You know what I mean? Irvin, yeah, things are tough defense, not taking them at the price. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then I didn't even get to that yet. Yeah, let's get back. My bad. I got sidetracked. We're talking about the pay-up option. I didn't even get to that. But you see how I didn't even get to the matchup yet? We just talking about what's Luka likely to do versus what Kyrie is likely to do. You know what I mean? Just the same way Luka has to do everything over here, Kyrie has to do everything for Brooklyn if they want to win. Now, albeit Kyrie can go out here and have an off night because he's heavily scoring. Let me get a little water here. My bad. Hold on. All right. So so Kyrie he heavy scoring though, because he ain't gonna drop no triple double on you more than likely. He not gonna drop no triple double. Best he can do is get you a double and maybe about 6-7 boards. But he not getting no triple double. So Luka clearly has the higher ceiling. Clearly he can outperform. But what is he gonna do tonight? In a solid defensive matchup with Phoenix, like you said, especially if Aiden's back. I don't even know if Aiden back tonight. That's gonna help defend him when he's getting to the rim. Yeah, I mean, he probable. Yeah, so Aiden's going to be back tonight. Yeah, he's going against a tougher defense. Like, how crazy do you think he's going to go? It's not about what it is, but, like, how much does he outperform this 12-7 salary by? That's what you got to look at. So that's why Kyrie Irving is my favorite pay-up option right now. I think Tatum and Kyrie, like, Tatum can outscore Kyrie Irving tonight, but it ain't going to be by much, so I take Kyrie at the cheaper price. Tatum can go out here and get you about 58, 60, and Kyrie can get you 54, 53, I'll take that. He $1,000, almost $1,000 cheaper. So Kyrie Irving is my favorite pay-up option tonight, gang. Right now. Like I said, unless some news come out, something happens right now, Kyrie Irving is it, though. All right, what else we got? What else we got going on? Is Chris Paul a good play tonight? Yeah. No Booker. It's just about whether the old man do it or not, man. We can, like, I don't mind Chris Paul. I do not mind Chris Paul. He has to do pretty much everything. Don't let that last game fool you. Chris Paul got this 54 right here. It just turned into a blowout last game. You see he got 27. It was a blowout. If this game is close, like I think it's going to be, CP3 right there. Now, CP3 is a good play. Definitely like Chris Paul tonight. Truth be told, he almost made the starting five this morning. He almost made it, but he has to do everything. There's no way they're not winning this game without Chris Paul playing well. It's just a point blank simple. They're not going to do it. So, yeah, Chris Paul is a very good play. What else we got? Vuce versus... Yeah, Vuce nice. I like Vuce. I like Vuce too against Shaw. It's just his price is like... See, just the pricing, man. 9K. Look, like, you ain't even got to be like... People may say don't be a game log watcher. I'm not watching his game log. I'm looking at his scores. Like, I don't care about that. This is how his average is made. He's averaging 40. So how high does he go above that at this price tag? You know what I mean? He got 76 against Golden State, but I think DeRozan or Levine is out. Like, if And that's the thing. That's the same thing I was just saying about DeRozan. If you're just not tuning in, like they good plays. I like Vooch tonight. But I don't know if he's a core play for me because how crazy he's going to go. And he's 9K. You got two other guys that got to eat over there, Zach LaVine and DeRozan. So he's not going to go too crazy. Now, if one of them is out, load me up. But if they fully healthy, all three of them playing, this is what you're going to get from Vooch. 41, 49, 46. You know what I mean? 40, 40, 41, 40. Like, this is what he going to get. He's at 65. I don't even remember, but I bet somebody was out. I bet LaVine or DeRozan was out. But he's 40. He's 40. So, I mean, I know it's a great spot. Like, even if he gets you 49 tonight, I don't think that's gonna win it for you at 9K. So he's a solid play. Don't get me wrong. I will get some of them in the lineup, but I'm not starting my lineups there. Like, I'm not starting my core play there. Like, so when you see the starting five, these are guys I'm trying to like start my bills with at that particular position because I know what I'm trying to fit in there. I know how it looks. So. Vooch is a solid play. Don't take what I said and don't play Vooch. You can play him, but okay, give me Vooch. I'm heavy on Vooch. I can't say that. He's a solid play though. You know what I mean? You probably, you know what I'm saying, Vooch and Sangoon. You can go down to Sangoon really and get the same thing Vooch get. Maybe even a little more, especially with no Kevin Porter Jr. over there. Cause like I said, don't get it twisted. Sangoon can still go out here and have a monster game. This is the NBA. This is the NBA, man. These players are the best in the world. They can do it anytime against anybody. But how likely is he to go crazy against? That's what you got to weigh, and that's how you weigh your risk and whether you take a guy or not. All right, let's get to some more of these questions. Luka isn't getting over 6X tonight. You know, I'm with you. Like I told y'all, when guys start getting into 12Ks, I really start to pull. I don't play too many guys that's over 12K. Like it. I may get one or two in there depending on the slate, like if it's a whole lot of value. But on the regular, if it's just like one or two value plays like it normally is and nothing crazy, I don't really pay up for 12K guys. Cause they gotta do so much to hit value, bro. Just for you to be comfortable. I don't like feeling like somebody gotta get 65 fantasy points for me just to be like, okay, now I got at least a shot at cashing. Like I don't like feeling like that. Like I like for my plays to be like 45, 50, yeah, and they crushing. That's what I like. But that's just me. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, man. It's DFS. You can do a lot of different ways, all right? But yeah, what we were saying. Yeah, Luke, what else we was going to? What else y'all want to know, man? What else y'all want to talk about? I'll be in here a little while longer, man. It's supposed to be a Q&A, but y'all want to talk about the slate? I like it. We can do it. That's what I do anyway. If I wasn't talking to y'all, I'd be looking at the slate, man. Okay, you like Durant tonight? Of course, Casey Smith. Love him. Love Durant tonight. Like Randall tonight. Randall's solid. But it's just another one of those things like his price tag 9.9. Tough defensive matchup against the Boston Celtics, who pretty much got everybody back except for Marcus Smart. So they full healthy. Like, how crazy is he going to go against this Boston interior? You know what I mean? Horford and Robert Williams down there. Like, how crazy is he going to go? 9-9, you know, 50. I mean, he's solid. He's a solid player, a 6-gamer. You know what I mean? He can go ahead and drop you 59. That could be a score you could possibly need at 9-9. You know, he's a solid player. I like him. I have no problem with him. But I don't know if I'm in love with him. But he's definitely a solid play. Let's see. What else we got? Luka will make CP3 step his game up. Yeah, and CP3 got to step his game up in general because they got to win. They can't keep losing. They still got, I don't know how real they are, but they still got championship aspirations. So they can't keep losing games with book guys. So Chris Paul going to play hard regardless, even if it wasn't Luka. Chris Paul got to do what he got to do to help him still get wins up, man. So, yeah. Is it best to game stack or not? Nah, I don't really get into the game stacking on NBA JT shot. I really don't like small slates. Smaller, like if it like a 3-gamer, a 4-gamer. When you ain't got many options, I game stack. But on like large slates, if you got like 5 or 6 games, I don't think you really need to game stack. You can, but it can hit. People do it all the time. But you gotta have the right game. It's gonna have to take like a double overtime game. That's usually when the game stacks usually hit when it's like small slates or when it's one game that goes like double overtime or something like that. So If you think you got a bead on it, you know what game that's going to be, I feel free to stack it. But outside of that, I don't game stack unless it's a small slate. You know, hope that helps answer your question. If Vuce gets you 50, it's still not enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he gets you 50, you probably still ain't going to be enough tonight. Cause it's value. Like Robert Williams can go off tonight. Robert Williams is a nice GPP, 20 max play, 3 max play tonight. I'm debating if I want to see. You can put him in single, but it's very, very risky. If you're not risk averse, you know I don't mind being a little risky. I play guys, so like Robert Williams can go get you one of his 40-point games tonight. If Robert Williams can get you a 40-pointer tonight, 30, he can get you 38, you good. You know what I'm saying? He get you one of these right here, 41. Vuce give you 50, you dead. You dead if you got Vuce in your lineup. You dead. Like you probably still can cash depending on what the rest of your lineup look like, but you ain't finna win it because that ain't gonna be the optimal center. More than likely, like I said, it depends on how the rest of the slate go out, but more than likely, that ain't finna be optimal center. If Vuce get you 50 and Robert Williams gonna get you 40, yeah, you probably not coming in first with Vuce in your lineup. What else? Okay. If Pat get you 30 plus, better play from the Bulls. Yep. Pat Williams was a solid play. Well, Brogdon in play was smart out. Yep, Brogdon's in play. He almost made the starting five. I like Brogdon too. How about Brunson? Hey, yo, Brunson just be killing. Like I ain't played Brunson much this year. Shout out to Kenneth asking about Jalen Brunson, man. But he really been killing though. I wish he was a little cheaper, but he's in play. He's definitely in play because that's gonna be the. I think you can tag the guards up top, especially with no Marcus Smart. They're using one of their best wing defenders. So, like I said, I think the defense for the Celtics will be tougher inside tonight versus outside. So Jalen Brunson's in play. I like Jalen Brunson. He's been playing real good this year. Like I like him. That's a solid player at 8K because he can go out there and get you 50. At 8K, and that's a number you can definitely use. So I probably like Brunson more than I like Randall. If you want to go to this game tonight, I'll make that stand right now. I like Brunson over Randall tonight. If you gotta get a nick in, baby, you know what I mean. RJ Barrett, he's going to see some Jaylen Brown defense, some Jason Tatum defense. It's gonna be tough on him out there. I think the guard the best way to attack this Celtics team up top with no Marcus Smart. So Jalen Brunson, my favorite Nick play. You know what I mean? If you want to pay down for Quentin Grimes and try to get some of that value, but I like Jalen Brunson. What else we got? What else? We already said Brogdon in play. What's up, Rumham? Cam Johnson should be a lock with no Booker. Yeah, but he ain't necessarily no lock, C-Mo. The problem with Cam Johnson is, I can show you. You can look at his game log. He is all scoring. He ain't finna get you nothing else. So if that shot off, it's rock-a-bye, baby. You see that? He had a couple good reboundings there, but them things look like 3-3, look like this, 24 points. You see this right? The good game he had last time, 35, that's 24 points. 47, 30 points. His thing is scoring heavy. He'll have a little game here and there, but if that shot off, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much done for you with Cam Johnson. So he ain't no lock, but he definitely a good play because he going to get the shots with no Booker. You know what I mean? He going to get the shots. And if he's shooting well, they leave him in there. That's how he got 33 minutes. You see him 10 or 17, but you get him like 4 for 10, he come down 22 minutes and shit like that. So if he's shooting well, he'll get a little more minutes. You know what I mean? But he not no lock, Cam. I don't want you thinking he's a lock today, but he's just a solid play. Goofy like Caruso or Sims in the utility spot with 4,100 left. Them two spots where they play with the minutes. You don't know the minutes for them guys. 41. Let's go down. Let's see if we can. Let's see if it's something else. Are you just set on them two? Is it single entry? What contest is it? Bill Biller. What contest is it? Is it a single entry? I agree, Dimitri. I like Rozier too. He due for another. Oh yeah, Rozier in play too. Okay, JT shot. I might do a live show once a week or something, man. Yep, Cam Loco. Opportunity cause trends. That's why they had stuff like jock market. People they look at this stuff like the stock market, man. When the price is too low and you think a big performance is coming. Terry Rozier's in play. He got to do everything. He has to do everything for Charlotte with no Melo. But they still got this questionable tag on Melo, but I doubt he playing. But yeah, Rozier's didn't play. I told you, I like this whole game, man. That Bulls Hornet game, I like it. That Pistons Nets game, I like it. I like them both of them whole games, man. And then I just like players from little spots here and there. But yeah, we been on this thing for a minute. All right, what else we got? Yeah, single entry. Okay, single entry. So let's go down. Utility 4100. Let's see what we got down here. Let's help you put this thing together. 4100 utility. Let's see. Because single entry, man, you want to make sure the minutes, man. I don't know what the rest of your lineup look like. Hopefully, if you got everybody else that's locked into their minutes, then cool. So you might can get Coby White because Caruso is playing. Because Coby White more of a scorer when he try to come in now. Okay, he getting solid 28 minutes. How many minutes Coby White getting? 22. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Coby White doing more with less. If they need more offense in this game. Let's see, 4100. Man, I'm gonna tell you, you just gotta. Caruso or Sims. That's tough, man. Cause like the minutes is not guaranteed. Same thing with Sims. He 25, 28, 21. They both getting solid minutes. I would probably say give me Caruso, man. If I had to choose between them two, give me Caruso. Bill Byron. Just because I know his defensive acumen, he got a little more steal upside, especially in the Charlotte Hornets game. Charlotte Hornets matchup, they turn the ball over a little bit over there. So, you know what I mean? Especially if you get up and down, too, it can get a little hectic. So, he might can fall to a couple more steals. So, if I had to choose between Sims and Caruso, I say give me Caruso. But I'm trying to see what else is down here. 4100 for you. It ain't a lot down here. I don't know what the rest of your lineup look like, but yeah. Batum might be a potential good play for you. Keep an eye on Batum, Bill Byron. If Marcus Morris is out, he might move into that starting lineup. And like I said, like I tell you all the time, with this Clipper game right here, look at the supporting cast. You know what I mean? That's why I like Paul George. He's just cheaper. The blowout is going to come from the supporting cast somewhere. That's how blowouts happen. The stars usually get theirs, or they get a little more than what they get. But the blowout comes from the role players playing good. Somebody shooting better than normal. Norm Powell might come out there and hit his first 3 threes or something. You know, that's how the blowout comes. So I like looking at role players in blowout situations. So look at Batum Bill by if Marcus Morris Sr. is out. He may slide into that starting lineup. Just keep your eye on that. That could be a better value for you. All right. the fresh. He come right in, man. Do you smoke weed or what? Yeah, I smoke weed, and I'm from Alabama, man. Born and raised. Alabama all day, man. Where you from, Mr. WW Fresh? Let's see. What's cracking, though? All right, man. We've been on here a little long. Any more questions, man? Let's wrap this up. I don't want to be on too long. I think we pushing an hour on this thing. If Mitchell is out, would you play Garland over Irvin to be more of a balance lineup like Rozier said? Yeah. Oh, if Mitchell is out, I'm going right to Garland. There's no hesitation. Right to Garland. If Mitchell is out, I probably try to put Kyrie and Garland in my line. I might go a 2-point guard, Bill. I ain't going to lie to you. I can't give y'all too much of the sauce, but yeah, if Mitchell's out, sign me up. It's no secret. It is no secret, man. Sign me up. I've been telling y'all all year. It's just certain things I do. And whenever Garland's out, I like Point Mitchell, I like Point Booker, and vice versa. You know what I mean? I give y'all an insight, man. If you want to go balance today, this is a smooth little balance. Take you 3-point guards, man. Take you CP3. And look, this is go right here. I'm going to give y'all a balanced bill before we get out of here, man. You want to go nice and balanced. Because all these guards going to have upside. Mitchell, if he's out, going to be high on. Chris Paul, major upside with no Devin Booker. How much, if you go Kyrie, how much Kyrie will leave? Look, man, you want to go balanced bill. But look, start somewhere in there, man. Start this lineup. Let me get y'all some game right quick, man. Start up in here. You want to go balance bills? Start your bills like this, man. Go on, get wicked. All right, there you go, man. That might be the start of one of my bills, man. Y'all here, thank y'all for tuning in. All right. What else, man? Any more questions? Let's take like 2 more, then we're gonna get up out of here. New York. All right. All right. NY. What borough? And I ain't forget about you, my man, Nick Bennett. You say you bartend outside of Philly. Who was that? Yeah, was that Nick Bennett saying he bartend? Yeah. Outside of Philly. All right, I might have ride there and check that out, man. You know, I'm in D.C., so that's pretty close by. But you have to link up, man. Tell me what bar you at, man. I come out there. I was out there not too long ago. All right. What else, man? What else? What's good, gang? What's up, DF Reds, the GOAT? I'm just not seeing that, man. All right. Let's see, man. Just picked up 2 future pre-rolls. Okay. Get it in. Hey, we got to do this more on the goose. This was like get the slate started. Okay. All right. Hey, let me know, man. Y'all want more live? Y'all want to do this more? Y'all want to do this more, man? We can possibly do this. I live in California, but from NC, and wife is from Alabama. Decatur is that part. Okay, then. Shout out Mike Ball. Got him more Alabama. Yeah, I'm familiar with Decatur. Decatur where it's greater. Let's get it. All right. One more question, man. If we're going to ride out, I know I've been on here like an hour. I only plan to do like 30 minutes, but I don't mind getting here chopping up with y'all. All right. Yeah. One more question. Anybody? First person up? Nobody? Okay then. Look, man. All right. I'm going to give it like 30 more seconds. Get your question in. I know y'all be on a little delay, so I'll be trying to wait. One more question, then we're going to get up out of here, man. I got to get to work. Start getting ready for the night slate. Oh, we can look at FanDuel too, man. We can look at FanDuel. I don't want to deprive nobody that's here from FanDuel. My bad. I spent too much time. Dang, my fault, gang. I spent too much time over there on DraftKings. I shouldn't have denied nobody that's here for FanDuel. I'm give y'all a quick FanDuel rundown. That's still the starting 5 up from this morning I gave y'all. Let's see everything we covered on DraftKings. Favorite pay up now. You get a little different. You know what I'm saying? See, Luka right on the cusp of me, right at 12. He right on the cusp. I don't know over here. I don't know. Favorite pay up option right now still to be Kyrie 10-1. I don't mind that price tag on FanDuel. Hey, Mike Bourne, that's the real question. Why is there no more likes? Hey, that's the real question. Get them likes up. I appreciate you, man. Let's look at FanDuel. Any FanDuel questions real quick, man? Dang, it's going a long time. I forgot, though. I meant to split it. I said I want to do 30. 15 DraftKings, 15 FanDuel. That's my bad, gang. If anybody that came in for FanDuel and might have left out. But get your FanDuel questions off right now real quick. Let's do a quick 5-minute rundown, man. If you got any FanDuel specific questions. Favorite pay-up option over here is still Kyrie. Stays the same. Let's see who in play. Like Levine over here, that price tag. Vuce a little more in play over here, 8,400, a little better. The prices matter. That's how much prices matter. Vuce looks a little better on FanDuel than he does on DK, especially with blocks and steals being 3 points. He's not a guy that gets a lot of blocks and steals, but if he lucks into 1, maybe 2, that's 6 extra points for you. Sengun still all the same guys, really pretty much still in play. I don't know about NICOLAS 8-2. They probably can have that one over here. Chris Paul a little more expensive, 8K. He's solid though, but a lot of guys still saying for Jalen Brunson a little cheaper, 7-9. Still a lot of the same plays, man. Best value play, Yannick, on DK or FanDuel? Let me know real quick. DK or FanDuel, Yannick Rodriguez? It's always hard, you know what I'm saying? It's always hard giving I just do both. It's hard giving a value play, especially this early because so much stuff is going to open up. Hey, you're talking too fast. Hey, man. I thought you were from New York, man. I thought us country folk talk slow, man. I'm from Alabama. I thought we talk a little too slow for y'all. My bad. Let me slow it down. I'm talking too fast. Y'all should have said something. Y'all should have said something. But best value play on DK right now, I think it's Jalen Duren, 5,100. I just think it's Duren right now. It's one of my favorite plays right now. Like I said, as it sit. If you need something cheaper than that, the best down here. I mean, Quentin Grimes is gonna get minutes, but Jesus, I don't want it. He getting so much ownership right now too. I don't really want to mess with that, but he gonna get a lot of minutes. But Jalen Duren, man, is my best value play right now on DK. Yeah. FanDuel, it would be Roll Tide. Right, yes, sir. Roll Tide versus JT Shot. FanDuel, let's see. Let's take you down here to value, man. It may still be Durant because he only like 58. Well, he's 62. Okay, I thought he was 5,800 over here. Best value play over here. I think it's probably Robert Williams. Robert Williams or Cam Johnson. I probably wouldn't go to it. If we talking single entry, Yannick, if we talking single entry, I wouldn't go too far past that. Now, GPP, maybe. I'll wait on that Marcus Morris news. Marcus Morris is a solid value play, guys, if he plays. I think I know he is on DK at 47. Because that's just another piece you want to look at that could be the reason for the blowout. How much is he on FanDuel? How much is Marcus Morris? 45, yeah. If he plays, this might be your best value right here. If he plays. If not, I'll probably go Batum, though. I hope that answers your question, man. Like I said, favorite pay-up option is Kyrie over here. Everybody's pretty much still in play. Brunson, Garland, if Mitchell is out, Chris Paul. Similar plays on both sides tonight. It's a 6-game. Ain't too much going on. It's going to be very similar. You'll probably see on the final starting five that it's very similar plays. But, all right, man, I'm going to get out of here on y'all, man. Like I said, it's been over an hour. Got more work to do. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for giving me 1K. The next stop is 10K. Let's get it, man. Y'all know the motto. Chance to make champions. Love y'all. I'm out.